A beautiful Tuesday afternoon for us all around southern West Virginia. And if you like today's weather, you'll like tomorrow's weather even better if you like that warm weather, because we see a wonderful Wednesday ahead. There will be a bit of a breeze out there and it will be fairly dry, so no burning, but overall it will be a nice day to do anything you want to do outside. Outside of that, of course, tracking 3 storms for you as we go through the next 7 days with rain and snow chances in the forecast. Live at Glen Jean on Highway 19, Route 19. It's certainly a very nice afternoon for us as people get out and about to their evening time plans. Going to be very pleasant for us all around the region, including at the Beckley Airport, which checks in with 64 degrees under sunny skies. Wind chill, well, there's not too much of a wind chill out there, even though the winds are out of the southwest at 7. Sunset time tonight is at 7:35 as we gain a day or a minute or two per day, all the way into the longest day of the year, which of course comes up in June. Relative humidity is another big story. It's 20%, so it's fairly low out there. That's why we're talking about taking some extra water if you're going to be making that outside trek later on tonight to do some walking or running. 71 at Roanoke, 68 in Pittsburgh, 71 in Columbus, 76 in Louisville. Temperatures are pretty uniform around the Midwest. We are going to continue to see chances for showers, as we talked about, make their way into the region, into and out of the region over the next several days. This is the first one. This is Thursday morning's commute, 8:30 a.m. You notice that there are some showers making their way through southern West Virginia, and it's all rain at this point. But as we go through later hours on Thursday and into Friday morning, there's a possibility for some of that rain to change over to snow. First in the Greenbrier Valley, because that's where the cooler temperatures are going to be first. And then with a bit of an upslope, some of that changes over to snow in areas west of the spine of the Appalachians as we see those snow showers begin to make their way sort of upsloping as we go through our Friday morning. Not a huge amount of it, but there will be some out there to slicken the roads just a bit for our Friday commute. Saturday morning, here comes another shot for some rain at first, then it changes over to snow in some isolated spots as well, especially in the higher elevations. And then comes the big storm on Monday. We've been talking about this for the last couple of days. A good chance for rain and decent amounts of it too, maybe as much as an inch in some isolated spots. Tuesday evening, another storm system comes towards us as it's a very active weather pattern for us around the region. So Thursday and Friday, snow, we talked about, an inch or two is possible in some isolated spots, and this will slicken the roads a bit, especially on the secondary roads as we go through the next day or so beyond Thursday afternoon into Thursday evening. So, aches and pains forecast, sponsored by ARH. It's going to be some owies as we go through the early portion, then some smiley faces later on, giving way to more owies, I suppose, as we go through our Monday. All those storm systems that are coming through are going to make those aches and pains go up and down for those who are suffering. Tomorrow, 77, pleasant, but with an elevated fire danger. Winds out of the south at 25 miles per hour. That's where they'll be gusting at times. And our 7-day forecast calls for those temperatures to go down as well. After a double sevens tomorrow, it's 50s and 60s for the most part throughout the rest of the extended forecast, with those chances for rain and snow showers all the way through. It's not quite as wet as is indicated here. There will be breaks, but there will be chances for rain and snow throughout most of the extended forecast. Lows will be sitting in the upper 30s to lower 40s. That's your weather. More news and sports comes up in just a couple minutes.